Get one of those new strawberry and banana smoothies.
What did you say?
Hi, beautiful.
Megan. I'm sorry, David. We make them fresh every time with real fruit.
No problem, John.
The new real fruit smoothies and frappes. Come and get it at Burger King.
We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We think you're dumb and we hate you too. We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We don't give a fuck. We think you all suck. We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We think you're dumb and we hate you too. We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We don't give a fuck. We think you all suck. Fuck you!
This is pretty close, but there's nothing chained.
That's nice.
It's a 22 though.
That's okay. That's deadly.
That's
Don't
what I
hurt
said.
yourself. It's really sharp.
What do you think? What do you think about this though? Honestly, from like a home defender in my bedroom in the corner.
Well, the only problem is coming around corners, you could knock that right out of the fucking gun.
No, this?
No, the mag.
No, it's the bug's right here.
Yeah, I know. Listen to me when I'm talking to you.
I'm listening.
If you're in a situation where you're at a high level of testosterone, you're going to come flying out of that bedroom and you're going to catch that on a fucking door jamb.
No, I actually.
Okay.
Well, no,
I don't know.
No, but I already have my idea of like what I'd have to do for self-defense in my house. And going down the stairs is not going to happen. Everyone stays upstairs.
Yeah.
I'll be watching the fucking stairs.
If you can get them on the same page.
My family, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
When
But,
shit happens,
hold on,
people go nuts.
I'm not disagreeing, but
Wait a second.
Do you not think-
what is your...
he thinks I'm going to knock this out. But do you think? No, just answer me this though.
What?
Do you think this is not better than having a AR because going around doors is going to be a lot shorter? That is why this is the new home defender.
Right.
I still have pistols.
All I'm
right
saying
next
is
to
that
me.
I would use a shorter magazine.
This is the
So you-
shortest they got.
Oh, bullfuck.
No, I'm.
They got bigger.
I'm pretty sure that's the shortest they've got.
You know what? Yeah.
This is meant.
True.
This is meant
Man.
like that.
Yeah.
Your philosophy that you could knock that out.
Yeah.
Why? I like to see you running around in our basement right now trying to make that happen.
Now I'm talking about going through doorways.
There's one.
That's
Run.
a wider doorway than a bedroom doorway.
This actually.
Yes,
This is like an AK lock.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. I apologize. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
I get
what
your
about
concern.
this?
That's why I'm asking you. I get your
What if you
concern.
hit that on the door?
I'll knock you on your dick.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll knock the entire motherfucker right out of you.
Eric, what am I grabbing? Or do you have it down here?
It's
or?
obvious. There's not much in there.
Hey.
Well, I didn't know if it was over here or under there.
You know what flavor this is?
Onion and garlic.
Yeah.
They all are that?
Yeah.
Is it
Oh, I
the
hate onion
Imperial
and garlic.
Thorn?
You liar.
Just kidding. I can't bring them anywhere.
Is that the Imperial Thorn? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here.
I don't want your fucking meat in my mouth.
I do.
Eric, where's my bacon? Do you want some of my meat?
No. This is onion and garlic.
You had one job.
I think I set it
Dude,
down
you had
by the
one
coffee maker.
job.
I think I set it by the coffee maker.
Okay, tell me when you're fucking finally ready.
Well, we're beyond ready.
Hey,
Are
go
you
ahead,
live?
start it.
Mhm.
I'll grab the bacon.
Okay.
Act like I'm not here.
Hey, I always do. Act like I'm not here. No shit.
Asshole.
What a kook fuck. Okay, show this to the nice. Oh man, that stinks. Smells like garlic. Show that to the nice.
Wonder why.
Yeah,
What's it say on here again?
onion and garlic. Okay, the story behind that mug. That mug has traveled and lived with me in 6 different states. That's her. Boom, boom, boom.
You know what? The camera just turned on and I didn't hear all your other bullshit. I'm with Eric on this right now.
So Fuckleberry?
Mm-hmm.
My last day when I left Salt Lake City PD, the guys in my squad got together for a little farewell party. There were about 40 of them.
So they thought you were a pig?
Could you listen to me, please?
That's all right. I was just guessing.
I know. Learn and I know. Listen and then learn. I know your memory retention isn't all that good, but so just for a brief period, learn. So the guys threw me a big party at this big complex where like 4 big apartment buildings. And they gave me that as a going away gift because we were cops, and that's a pig. See,
Yeah,
you get that?
you're an ex-pig.
Do you get that? Former pig, not ex. There's a difference. So, the boys gave me that, and I've covered it all these years, and I'm downsizing, so I thought I would bring that over to the Bomies as
So you're telling Eric that he's now the pig?
Hey, I have an idea.
no, he's a tramp.
I'll take this, and you bring that home with you. Thanks.
He's a tramp.
Hey,
He's not a pig.
I bet you the barrel bushing in this one hasn't been all fucked up.
Oh, it's just fine. It's in great shape.
I wonder why.
We're back to live and learn. Live and learn.
Hey, do you want some limburger?
No,
You know what though? I remember, was it this guy right here between us, or was it someone else? I'll never fucking buy a Smith & Wesson again. They're fucking such shitty guns. Their customer service is fucking horse shit.
Have a glass, please, before you die.
it's gonna happen.
Well, you're still with us.
So
Thank you.
I would like to make a political announcement. Now, what is that?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a Founder's Mortal Bloom. It's an Imperial Thorn Imperial IPA. Citrusy notes with smooth finish.
Is this your yellow?
Yeah. It's Good Friday, motherfucker.
I got one. I think this is something about Trump. I said Trump on it.
Crack it, pour it, love it, and it is 8.
2020.
It's Good Friday, okay? Be somewhat fucking religious, will you?
Yeah, it is Good Friday.
Yeah. That's good right there. So, I'd like to make a political
I am
announcement.
religious. I'm actually eating fish tonight. Thank you very much.
That pussy should never taste like fish.
No, I'm eating some.
Oh,
I'm,
oh,
eating
it's
some
different.
I'm eating some
Okay.
salmon on
Oh,
the grill.
I see.
On the
Okay.
grill.
I see. Okay.
You're making salmon on the grill?
Yeah.
Oof.
What?
As a full disclosure, I have never had salmon other than at Russ Kendall's as smoked.
Yeah.
It's not smoked. It's not. Mine's not going to be smoked.
Oh, I know it's not. Oh, wait, I'm lying. I tried the salmon.
Something.
I
No, go ahead. We'll
don't
wait.
even know.
I tried the salmon Benedict at the Social House.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He's pre-game, Preston.
But
He had a Rolling Rock. I've had like 3 or 4.
I had one.
Well, hey, my 3 or 4 were honestly spaced since like 9 o'clock. So give me a little credit.
Hey.
Remember to always recycle.
Hey. I'm trying to learn you something here. Okay?
Bacon's bad. Beer's worse.
Where's your worst? Now, let me tell you something. And to all you listeners out there in kookfuck land, I was raised in a different time.
I believe that.
Yeah. And if you wanted something, you worked to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't have the money, you just
Didn't get it.
Get it.
You're right. I haven't worked for this. You should take it, and I'll try it harder later in life.
You know, if we turn that stool, he can bend over for you.
And-
You can work for it.
And other
Did I
times,
get you there?
other times, if there was something I so desperately wanted to have, I would have to give something up to get the something I want. But
Nowadays we're
not,
too.
no, not today. No, I want it. I don't care. I want it, and that's because I want it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
So-
is nowadays is completely different.
No shit. Oh, it is? So,
That's why we're all in debt.
here's my politically paid announcement. You fuckers out there, use guises. Everybody wants you to review beer. How many people of your many listeners supply you beer to review? I'm waiting.
They don't ever supply me, just him.
You got Matt, and then who else?
No, I supply him.
I know you do. That's why I said you got
But I come
Matt.
over. No, but I come over and drink his. I drink his stuff. It's back. and forth.
Nyhap,
Not happy, yeah.
Smart Money,
Yeah,
McLean.
yeah.
I think Kev Dog has.
Jolson and
J-Dog, Jolson.
Yep.
Okay, but that's not enough.
Well, I
When
mean,
you
they do
consider-
it, but they don't
by
do it all the time.
percentage,
When you consider your listening
The
world,
audience. Yeah.
Ludwig.
Huh?
You're going to lose this argument with these guys.
fuck these guys.
I get what
Plus-
you're. No, I get what you're saying though.
Then I
get
like
what
the
you're
other
saying.
part. Now here's another thing.
Plus, I have a Patreon
Here's
page where they donate money so I can go buy beer.
that's lovely. Now, moving on. Jesus, fuck me. Hey,
I'm not going to
If
let
you
Hey.
just turn your stool, Eric.
I'm
do
not
it.
going to let you diss that the fact that by a large percentage of everybody that'll hear you bitch has sent me beer.
They do contribute. Well, even if that they contribute, they
Okay.
contribute to some things.
but then let's go further.
Okay.
A vast number of your viewers want to know if you're going to have a drawing for some fucking thing or another, which means they want something fucking free.
Most of them, they're all the same people, and they usually give them away.
I know.
Again, you lose that argument.
No, I don't lose the argument. I win the argument with that. Because they all want something for free and somebody
No,
gets
he
something
just
for free.
plays the game. They give the shit away. They don't usually ever take it. Honestly,
Eric,
the last stuff they gave to my son for his birthday.
well, that was nice. That was nice.
Well, no, it is. They
that
usually
that
don't care.
battleship game, what's that all about? What's in it for these guys?
That's the drawing, but
The drawing,
usually
yeah.
half of them don't take it.
Yeah. Actually,
There's
that's
only a few of them to play, and
that's
they give them
two
away.
winners back, and he gave it to the next winner. That winner gave it to the next winner, so someone's going to get at least 3 games worth of stuff.
I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying because honestly, I get what you're saying, and,
Yeah.
and you're not wrong.
I know.
But a lot of these guys do give some stuff, and the people that are just expecting stuff like you would think, it's not necessarily the case. A lot of
All
times,
I'm saying is I think you all ought to support your local shitheads.
it's well.
Oh.
I think this is more of a hobby though that might cost Eric some money, but it's more of a hobby, and he's talking
You're a
with
hobby
his friends.
drinker. Wow.
Hey.
That's a hell of a status.
I-
Hi there, I'm a hobby drinker.
I got my check
Hey.
from Amazon today.
I'm another one. I mean,
You're a
recognize.
hobby drinker?
Yeah, me and Eric, we got the same hobby.
No, you're a blackout drinker. There's quite a difference. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, you got to check why?
Amazon affiliate. I review a flashlight.
Oh.
I use my affiliate link. Someone goes and buys that shit, and Amazon gives me a cut. And this was actually the biggest check I've ever received from Amazon.
No kidding.
And the shit he also gives away, he's getting for free from his battle box,
Yeah,
the
but-
stuff he's reviewing.
But he could also sell that shit.
I have said that. You're not wrong. I have told him that.
But he's,
I've tried,
yeah.
and the pot. You took the box off of his stool of all the shit that I tried to sell that nobody ever even called me on.
Well, some of it might be garbage, but some of the better stuff, you got
Yeah.
a shit ton of knives. You got.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna talk anymore, Eric. I'm not trying to rip on you
I'm
or
not
tell
gonna-
you.
I
Oh,
won't-
and then,
I won't sell that.
and then,
I'm half on David's side right now, and you know what? No, I'm not gonna get there between you two.
now, who's the whack job that suggested you not sell your 50 cal, what is that?
Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagle.
The whack job.
The whack job that said,
Jolson.
Christine's going to, or not Christine.
Sharky.
No, say that your daughter's going to lose her mind if you sell that.
Oh, I,
You know
I
what?
told- I told
Your
him so.
daughter is an able-bodied human being that can get a fucking job and pay for her own shit.
I don't even know if. Well, first of all, that daughter
Yeah.
put $200 in my checking account
She
on my
needs to.
birthday
Yeah.
so that I could go out to dinner.
You fucker.
And then, to make matters even, I can't do it in front of the camera in case Christine watches this. But she's getting Christine something for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
And I was like going, holy shit. Meanwhile, the other daughter,
A what? Oh, nice. Huh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, wow. So you get $200 for your birthday to have dinner. Guess who took him and his wife out to dinner? Me and Bunky.
Yeah.
So don't I
So
get
I'm
half of
guessing
that
it's,
200? Doing the math?
Wait a second.
And listen,
how much did you pay?
Listen,
Now, when you say you and Bunky,
yeah.
just because
Hers
you were
is mine
there,
and mine is hers.
okay.
According to me. Yeah, that doesn't always work that
You're
way.
fucking.
Yeah.
You're an author. So how do you? This is one thing I should probably look up. But how do you spell fair? Like fair deal? Is it F-A-I-R or F-A-R-E?
How would you like to spell it?
Well, a fair sounds like a fucking, carnival or some shit. But the other one looks weird. F-A-R-E.
That's fair.
Hey, I just want to go on record, not taking anything away from you,
Pun intended. Yes.
but your significant other is a very, very lovely person.
Uh-oh. What did she do that I don't know about?
She always takes you and her.
Yeah.
Her
Her.
always takes me.
I'm
You
not-
and her credit card always takes me out for my birthday.
I'm the passenger. I'm known as the passenger.
Hey,
When is your bride's birthday?
May 11th.
You remember that so good. Let's everyone know that out in viewerland. May 11th is Christine's birthday. Send gifts early. Early.
I know women don't like to talk about it, but you know what this year is?
Oh no.
This year is a change in centuries. From the 50s to dun dun dun.
Yeah. It's also a change in life. Oh my fucking God.
I'm married to a I'm married.
thanks with that, by the way.
I'm married to a
What?
cougar.
The spelling.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've got a spelling, reading comprehension level of like
Google
fucking
it.
half my grade.
Fucking
That's why I
Google
said
it.
I could, but
Oh.
you're right here. You're an author. That's why I asked.
And I said learn.
Hey,
Fuck off.
I've actually I threw her away yesterday.
And what do you hey
I tell you, like something personal about me, and that's what I get.
I honor that.
Asshole.
Sorry, I got pissed off at her yesterday and threw her away.
Which one's that? The Google?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, that's funny. That's what I was just messaging. I told you I got a sale going on right now. I just sold that thing I showed you.
speaking
I
of
put it for
message-
45. He asked 50. I said that's a fair deal.
Hey Schmuckley, you when I come to your door,
Yeah.
you said, "Did you get my message?" I'm fucking driving. Okay? I don't look at people's messages
messaged
when
you.
I'm fucking driving.
I messaged you, unless it took you a half an hour to get here. I messaged you in more than enough time to have read it.
How do you know what's more of enough time for me?
Onion
I
and
know.
garlic breath
Yeah, I had to let our babies
Oh.
out
and
to
shit
do their business.
and penis.
There's so much
Is that
shit.
your new Alexa fucking, hey, listen? You just say penis and fucking she chimes in?
No, that's the sound that's made every time I start to get an erection.
Oh my god.
He hasn't heard it for months.
That's the first time I've ever heard it.
Silence. There you
Oh,
go.
Speaking of silence, I'm going to need a moment.
I do like her.
Oh,
I will recognize for sure.
The only problem is that all they want from me is sex. I get tired of that.
I know.
Well, that and money.
Well, you wouldn't know, but yeah, money. Yeah.
I,
Well, that's wrong.
Hey, where's that cowbell?
why? You don't need it.
I'm taking it with me to the shooting range.
There's 3 right up there.
They're going to the shooting range with me.
You wouldn't know what
Well,
to
no,
do
you
with it.
cannot take one.
Take them all.
When brother Tom, as in Tomcat, when he's in town, he has requested that we go up to Island Lake
Oh yeah.
and put this at 300 yards.
Oh, good.
And we shall all
Yeah.
do our due diligence.
Yeah.
If you ever talk to any of Dave's ex-wives or girlfriends, he'd realize he can't ring a bell. So go ahead and give him any one of those.
Here's the thing: is somehow he is outliving most of his
I am.
exes.
Oh yeah. Well, just like locally here.
Joke's on them.
No, when I like to read the obituaries every couple days.
You just be like, haha, bitch, who's laughing now?
Winner.
What the fuck is wrong with
I love that cocksucker. Winner.
You're fucked up, Dave.
No, I'm totally right.
No, you're still fucked up, but I mean, me and Eric do still love you, so there's got to be a reason.
Yeah, I got more bullets than
I'm
you
still
do.
finishing the pregame. What's that?
Yeah, I've got more bullets than you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and more guns.
No, Bunky's guns.
Well, you also got a lot of more time to, acquire these such things. I think I'm doing actually pretty good at my age. And for the times.
How old are you?
39.
In people years.
39.
Okay.
I'm almost 40.
You fell for that.
I'm almost 40.
I'm not reading a comment.
Well, if you're 39, you're almost 40. You sound like a 9-year-old. How old are you? I'm 8 going on 9.
Well,
Well, I
no,
hope you make it, pal.
Fuck you. No, you asked me my age. Technically, I'm 39. At end of May, I'll be 40.
Jolson says we need cowbell.
When, Jolson, you go fuck a tree.
And then Miss 27 says, and more cowbell.
When's your birthday?
May 30th, so half the time it's Memorial Day.
Mine is June 3rd. Buy me a gift. Hey,
My
Fuckleberries.
sister's or brother's is June 4th, and the other one's June 9th. We're all like 3 or 4 days apart in 3 years. My mom was on a fucking timer.
I'm not going to say anything about your mom.
No, she's a good lady, but she was on a timer. We're all like 3 years and 3 or 4 days apart.
Fake news.
I've actually
fake,
met your
fake
mother.
news. Fake news.
Yeah. I could see her kind of like, ooh.
Shut the fuck up.
She was.
Yeah, she saw your old funky
She
wrinkled
was-
face, and
your
she was
mother-
like, you know what?
Your mother was macking on me, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me that.
You talking about my mom or my
She's-
grandma?
Both.
I think on both sides.
Can
it's
you
pity.
imagine the look on his face if he thought his mom or grandmother was having a heart attack or something because the noise is coming from my bedroom and opened the door
If he walked out
and
of
saw
my,
your hairy
if he,
ass?
walked, if he
guys.
walked out of my grandma's bedroom, I guarantee you, if I woke up in the morning and he's walking out in my grandma's bedroom, I'm walking out of mine.
Matt would do
There would be a
this.
fucking bullet. No, it'd be one bullet.
For you.
No,
Yeah. You'd shoot, you take yourself out.
no.
Hey, listen, if I come out of Granny's bedroom, I wouldn't be walking, I'd be crawling because she used to be a busy, busy woman back in the day. I'm afraid she'd hurt me. How's that make you feel?
Dave comes out with his dick in between 2 popsicle sticks with some duct tape wrapped around it.
Yeah, it's round 2.
Actually, you know what? I might give you a high five and say thanks. She's needed that.
Where'd you get this coat?
I don't know. It's been a long time. Oh, no. I got this one from my grandpa. I thought it was a sweatshirt you're talking about. My grandpa passed away. That's something I just...
Took it off of him and
No.
Yeah, I took it right off this fucking corpse. Much.
Tell those ambulance guys, get the fuck out of the way here.
No.
That's a cool looking jacket.
Yeah.
I can tell it's old school, but
Yeah.
it's really...
It's an old Woolrich.
Yeah.
This is my grandpa's.
is it canvas or cloth?
It's, I don't know, feel it. I think it's kind of like a light canvas.
Yeah.
Kind of cloth, canvas, whatever.
The kind of shit.
Inside's got a little wool.
It's made to last forever.
It's kind of, it looks like the kind of shit water actually beads off of for a while.
I think I'd have to...
Until...
Oh, sorry about that.
I think I'd have to oil it or whatever they do, treat it.
You brought them.
I think I'd have to treat it because it's been quite some time.
Are those pretty good?
No, but I'll suffer through them.
You cockbite.
Oh my god.
I spent my last $10 buying you that shit on sale because I couldn't sell it to anybody else. I'm sorry.
Mr. 27 says, "What in the outro Bay Brew Bar is this shit?" Sharky says, "Echo 2."
Oh.
E2 is a hit.
Blow myself at the clock.
Oh, speaking of phones, when you're done there,
You should check yours, evidently, because you don't.
I don't. When I'm driving.
Look, you have. What does that say? Fucking 17?
You know what I need here? Hey. I need my time back here. We used to show the time and the day in big numbers right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it somehow. You know me. Do you know how to refresh that? How to bring that back?
You want me to make it so that this shit don't happen anymore?
No, I don't want to sign in. Fuck that. I hate that shit.
No, you can make it so that
Permanent?
the home screen
Even I can't fuck it up?
can't be changed.
Let's do that. I got everything that I want. Feel free.
Do you remember what you had before?
What did I have?
Did you have days, just something like that?
I had time, day, and date.
Just that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if that gives you what you want. You want it on this screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Larger.
Why isn't this one not giving?
Because it hates you. There it is. 3:10:32. Wow. By the second.
There's no. Well, evidently that's not the one that you had.
No.
Because that one's stupid.
It's still big.
Stupid.
It filled the whole box there, that whole open box.
I don't want to give Dave too much credit, but this just popped up.
What?
No, I'm not letting you see that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's about right.
With Grandpa. Yeah.
Day 32 homeschooling with
love
Grandpa.
it.
Fucking
love
RPG.
Yeah, if I had any grandkids to raise, oh, they'd be fucking.
Oh, they'd be fucking.
They'd be messed
they'd be in detention every day.
Somebody would be
Until
refusing
they're
to bring
18,
them over
then
to
they'd be in
spend
jail.
any time with you. Is
They
what
would be
happen.
in jail and still be in detention at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking wienerheads.
Not disagreeing with you.
Did
I had some temporary grandkids when I was married to old number 5.
Okay.
And they thought I was a pretty cool dude. Until.
Mom made you look like a bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
They all do that.
Yeah, they sure do.
Whether they're your real kids or fucking.
It's universal, yep. All of a sudden.
Oh, he's so bad. Why have we always liked him and he's never done nothing wrong to us? You shut up and listen to what your mom says.
Yeah, listen now. Oh, well.
I'm gonna cry and fucking pour those heartstrings. Oh, well, you know what he did to me when you weren't around?
Yeah, you should have seen what, yeah.
He smacked my head against the table a few times.
Yeah, and I fucked her like the
He
pig she was.
choked me. Choking was his cock and mouth.
Yeah. He's choking me.
Hitting the table, that was you bending her over.
Grandma,
like,
Grandma, show us how he beat you.
Exactly. I know how women, they fucking use their words.
She'd throw her head back and howl. They called her Lassie.
Really?
No.
I was thinking.
That's from a TV.
I was thinking more like a dire wolf, but
no.
You know they just started making those again.
She would squeak.
In the lab.
She actually squeaked.
She squeaked.
Yeah.
Did she do that before she squirted, or after?
It was after because I rubbed her so fucking raw. She was in pain. She couldn't even talk.
So what you're saying is you couldn't even get her wet.
Oh, I got her. I held her head down in the bathtub.
Eric, you heard that. She'd squeak because he was done.
He's busy fixing my phone. Could you leave him be?
No.
Talk to the nice people out here and listening.
I'm talking to you.
What?
I just asked him one question.
That's too many.
How you been, bud? You been doing all these book tours and shit? How those are they helping at all, or
helping in sales?
Yeah.
I'm selling a few.
Are you at least enjoying your time doing it? I mean, that's the big thing. I know you want to spread. I know you want to spread the love and your vast knowledge.
It's a lot of work.
Is it worth it for you though?
Yeah, it keeps me active.
Okay.
Now,
no, that's all I want to know.
In 2 weeks, not this weekend,
dead on.
but the one following, dead on, and that's going to be a gas.
Yeah.
Because they'll have people there demonstrating. They're going to be making knives, as you watch, out of car springs, which is the strongest steel you're ever going to find. There's going to be a guy there one guy making leather holsters, another guy making Kydex holsters, but...
You think springs are going to be the strongest steel ever that I've seen?
Well, you've seen different than I've seen, of course.
Here's one.
That is I was going to say car spring. Well, but I also used to fucking pour, and I also make steel balls, so I've seen damn near almost every kind of steel.
Yeah, this is pretty good steel. And then now, if I may continue, there's a guy there
But I was asking.
that will do a custom fit, and he's got his vacuum form. He'll have his vacuum form right there. So you bring any caliber, any type design, it doesn't matter what kind of gun it is.
Hold on, what are we talking about here? You said custom fit.
Yeah, he will put your gun into this vacuum mold and use a high pressure, high heat, and make that Kydex right around your gun. Then they're all leather lined.
So it's a gun holster.
Yeah, what did I say?
Well, I don't know. You started with a custom fit. I didn't know. I'm like, was this a big black guy? He'll custom fit you?
Oh, it's a holster.
What? You didn't say. You didn't say that. That's why I had to ask.
Well, you know we're talking about a gun shop and guns.
But you just started talking about making knives, and then you went to all of a sudden a custom fit.
And I said leather and kydex.
Yeah, I bet you like those leather straps right before he fits you.
Hey, speaking of leather straps, I'm almost ready to sell my shoulder rig.
Oh, well, I already got one.
Yeah, okay.
Was yours left-handed?
The one you got?
Was it ambidextrous?
The one you got is like welfare money gun.
You're not wrong. I told you
Is
it's
that
cheap.
what you had?
Pretty much, yeah. Right there. Yeah. Oh, look at there. Push the keep button.
Let me lock it so
Lock
that
it.
Dave,
Oh.
I told you
be-
my shit's cheap, but it actually works for me just
No,
fine.
that's fine. No. You know what? Here, again, once again, spend what you can afford.
Yeah.
And if you need something more worser than anything you got, sell a few things that you already have to pay for that.
I'm not disagreeing, but you're talking about selling a holster, and Eric's got a holster I was going to buy. That was a nicer one. Problem is, his is left-handed. It's not universal.
Oh.
So I'm asking you now, because I know you're also probably right-handed. The majority bet is it's going to be a right-handed owner. I'm lefty.
Yeah.
So that's probably not going to work unless it's a universal one where you can change shit out. Correct?
Yes.
There
Mine
you
is
go.
not universal.
Okay, so
There you
now,
go.
now if you're walking around and you put your hand on shit, it's not gonna let you
Oh.
fuck up.
Oh.
You can't change any of these.
No, I don't
But
want
if you
to.
need to, go to that first screen that you have,
Yeah.
and under settings,
Yeah.
you have to unlock it for a moment, and then you can move shit around.
Okay.
Or
Lovely.
or fucking call me and ask me what I told you.
Hello, Eric. This is your neighbor retard boy.
He can't figure out his phone.
I love this.
So anyways,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad that he fixed that. But anyways, so what I'm going to tell you is,
Uh-oh.
yes, I'm going to be on a budget plan no matter what, because I try not to overspend. But also,
You're going to have to
You-
buy a home at some point.
well, yep, and that's what I'm working on. But what you also have to realize is, for me to buy something like that, a nice shoulder rig, it's going to be, I'm going to have to buy a high-end one or more expensive, because a lot of them don't make them. A lot of companies don't make them. Even higher-end companies
Yeah.
don't make them, so it's going to be custom. And it's going to cost more.
I know that the company that makes mine do make left
Yep.
and right.
I'm not saying all don't.
no.
I found something.
But you pay for- but
I was going to say,
it's
but
expensive.
it's also
Pricey.
going to be high-end,
It's very
like a
pricey.
shoulder rig. I've looked at them.
Yeah.
It's going to be about 300 plus.
Yep. But you see, my spine is getting to be so fucking jacked up. What is that?
That's the one I
Mine.
was going to potentially buy from him, but it's only a right-handed rig.
Yeah, they don't actually even offer a lefty.
Huh.
And I actually really like that company. I've got a
What
few.
company is that?
1791.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you doing reviews on that.
No, I mean, feel the leather. It's nice. It's soft.
I did. It's nothing like mine, though. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, yeah. When you're talking about your leather, you're talking about your penis or your fucking shoulder strap?
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord. Give me the strength I need to last the next half hour.
No. No, it's like, dear Lord, please kill this man. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Your
Really?
friend Dave. Yeah.
Let me push you off that stool and fucking return it to its rightful place. Jesus,
What kind
Dave.
of gun is that?
That's a fucking Raptor.
A Kimber Raptor.
Oh, you're gonna act all high and snobby because this is your second Smith & Wesson you fucking haven't
Listen.
fucked up yet?
Listen. I, at one time, owned every fucking Kimber they put on the market. I loved them.
I haven't bought one yet because they're so 50-50.
I bought one of the very first ones that came to Colorado.
I get it, but they're so 50-50. I would like one of those, actually.
Up
I do
until
like
this
that Raptor.
one, I have never had a problem with Kimber. This was my very first one.
But that was how old? Before they tanked shit.
Yeah, before they went min
Yeah.
parts.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
actually, the one thing that did piss me off about this is $1,700 and the mainspring housing was plastic.
Right, yeah.
This is not anymore. This is a steel one.
Yeah.
Thing is I don't know what this one is.
I
This one
bet you-
actually,
I bet you that's stainless steel or aluminum.
Bunks and I bought one.
plastic is what
No, but that one I bet you is aluminum or steel.
Oh, it is metal. I'm impressed. Maybe the bitching that so many people did.
Don't touch that. I need that. Oh, fuck.
Hey, you want to play Loaded or Not
Hey,
game?
you can go ahead. Granted, this is up on the screen. You can go ahead and show off that beauty if you'd like. They haven't seen it since the new mods. I brought that over for Dave to see, but also for you guys since you haven't seen it.
So, this is how you double your price in your project. Actually, more than double is just go from here to here.
That's the sad truth. The gun, I think, even after shipping and everything else, was maybe $340. That stock alone was over $400.
Adjustable, well, what'd you say? There's 42
different adjustable
42
settings.
possible settings that you could do on this thing. Compared to the first time I shot this is fucking slick as shit.
Oh, when you're sitting like this,
You put your finger right here, and you're lifting up on the whole spring-loaded assembly, and you can turn it to the side. It's not in the way of, well, your shoot. Actually, because it's cupped like that,
it's not in the way of shooting. It's not in the way of your mag release. It's. Damn, you used to look like a pedophile. No, I'm just kidding. You know what you used to look like, seriously?
What's that?
You used to look like a guy on Chips. I used to watch that shit. You know, the fucking California motorcycle fucking police officers. That's what you look like. You had the stash.
You
had the big old...
You would be amazed at how many times... I ran motors for 5 months. And I would do a traffic stop, walk up to the car, take off my helmet, and people would just lose their fucking minds. You're that guy from...
Oh my God! You're that guy from Chippendales.
Yeah, there, Chippendales.
Jesus Christ!
Now look at this. Watch this here. See this chick? That's a cousin of mine. See what she's holding? That's a friend of mine. See what he's holding? Friend of mine. What he's holding? Oh, there. Oh, more.
You
friends.
realize they all do that.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
hey, watch that.
And then as soon as they're done, they just throw it.
You fuck stick. Don't dry fire my guns. Fuck with your own.
You cannot hurt a 1911
Oh, yeah,
dry
okay,
firing.
doctor. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Says the guy who fucking took his gun to the range without a goddamn barrel bushing.
I'm gonna go have.
Then sold it to me.
Because he fucked it up. He didn't know how to put a gun together. A 1911 at that.
You should feel this trigger.
I'm gonna go take a pic before I get shot
Yeah.
and have a smoke before I tease Dave
Why?
anymore right now.
Why?
Here. Leave that out of it.
You're gonna drop it in, huh? See what you can do about not fucking something up.
I love that pistol. It's so fucking light. When you compare it to this,
Yeah. Oh, I know it.
this is like a fucking boat
This is a
anchor.
fucking brick right here.
This has shot its way to one of the finest triggers in my entire collection that John Huber didn't touch.
The very first, the very first Kimbers were beautiful, and I owned one. But
Yeah, look at
but then they started farming all their shit out. All they are now is they buy all their parts from someone else.
I know, it's a big disappointment. I don't know.
Look at here,
I have not shot this yet. This has to go to the proving grounds after it came back from Jay.
Oh.
It now has a Wilson Combat plunger in it.
Oh, it does. So let me tell you a question.
Yeah.
Are you going to sell that 50 cal?
If I can, I will.
I'm not interested.
I guarantee you Bunky's not.
No, not at all. But don't let people tell you what to fucking do with your property.
No, if I were to sell it, I've already come to the conclusion that I would not regret my decision.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Good.
I wouldn't sell it if I...
No, because I remember somebody says, well, you remember what you did with your 357 your mom bought you for high school graduation?
Yeah, well, I don't regret that anymore either, because I have a fucking badass one. I actually could have the one that It's a Nomad. It is the same generation. And those grips, Those grips are so sweet that are on it. I'm so pissed off. Once a magazine fell off the top shelf when the 357 was laying there, and there's a dent in my grips. But
dented grip syndrome.
Yeah. No. Okay. Did you hear what I want to do with the money? Am I at a wrong?
What?
I have one gun on my list right now that I want. I would buy that gun, and I would put $1,000 into my business account. I'd get the rifle that I want, and I'd still put $1,000 into my business account.
What rifle do you want?
Springfield Hellion.
In a rifle?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. 9?
No, it's 5.56.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one of those guys.
Yeah.
Huh.
I finally got the opportunity. You know why I really like it?
Why?
It's something that I can set up so that Christine can enjoy it while we're at the range. No tools. Left or right hand shooters. So when Christine is shooting, it's not like shooting brass into her face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can change the charging handle and the ejection port without tools.
You are a tool.
I know. But of course, anytime I do anything for Christine, she doubts.
I don't know if I like this.
I have a 10mm pistol in my safe that we bought from fucking Overcharge Your Friend Schmucky.
Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucker.
And still to this moment in time, Christine goes, "You just bought that for yourself." No, you wanted a 10mm Smith & Wesson, and I got you one. I didn't want that one. I wanted to wait until the Performance Center version came out, which I have right now. I've never even shot it.
It's hard to win, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. She's still to this day. Actually,
you bought that for yourself.
Yeah, you just bought it for yourself. You were there that day.
Yes, I were.
You were supposed to be proof, and yet I don't think she believes you. Somehow I must have paid you to say it's just for her, but it's actually for Eric.
Your wife doesn't believe any man. It's not you, and it's just remove ourselves from that mixture.
Not to mention,
she believes no man.
Her fucking memory is really starting to.
That could be good.
Yes. Smile Money says, "Oh, my radical and prejudiced time on the Brewer Review Show. Let me just say, I am not agree with wigging comments about or around on this topic. It's a complex issue that should be avoided while drinking."
What's that?
I have no idea.
Whatever the fuck you were thinking about.
Your word about gabapentin, you don't want to know the rest of the story. Even stuff like Benadryl has shown to be contributing to early dementia. Yeah, Wade, I watched that entire video that you sent me, and by the time you're done, you don't even want to drink water anymore.
There's a lot of that shit.
Yeah, shit to put in stuff.
Mr. 27 says, "No multi 357 man again. So disappoint. He must not like 357 Magnums anymore or Brew Babes." Rich says, "Cheers all."
Eric, you gotta stop you for a second.
Mr. 27 says 23rd.
I just took my first sip. I was finishing my other stuff.
Hey.
And it says citrusy.
Get this shit out of the way. What's this?
That you want some?
What is it?
It's bacon. I made it right before we started the show.
You were making bacon?
Yeah, help yourself.
If you want me to warm it up, I got a microwave.
Making bacon, fucking a pig.
If that's what you say.
Oh god, yeah. Feel the greasiness. Grease is low.
It says citrusy. I'm not getting no citrus from this. If anything, it's a fucking note you can't even say it's an. I try to make good bacon. I don't like it. I don't like it crispy where it breaks, but I also I don't like it undercooked.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's a balance.
I like it to be firm, but not
Where
crunch.
do you get this bacon from?
Super One. I always get it from Super One. It's Minnesota Gold Bacon.
Oh, okay.
So they do a little bit thicker cuts. Not real thick, but a little bit thicker
Is
cuts.
that packaged or is that up?
Yep, it's packaged.
Okay.
Yep. And
I remember it was out of the deli.
Nope.
It's delightful.
Uh-oh. My mom also actually, she figured out from me that I was making this, and she goes, yeah, that's my favorite bacon.
Hey, when we're done doing this, you want to go try that in the alley?
It's like a firework, actually.
I can guarantee if we just do one, we can get away with it. We should run back to the house right
Put
afterwards.
it in a bag, shoot it out of the bag, and then...
Yeah, you don't want to be seen in the alley looking like you're ready to go to fucking Vietnam or anything. That is honestly one of my favorite... There is so much of my fucking childish side that loves that rifle.
Dave, I'm just sorry you didn't get it fresh, because it's so much better fresh.
No, this is wonderful, as is. Very nice. Good job,
If
buddy.
there's any fat on there you don't like,
Wow.
put it on the plate. I'll feed it.
It's like
I'll
a
feed it
fucking
to
homo
Joe the
show.
Pro.
I've had his meat in my mouth now. Now he has your meat in his mouth.
And I ain't putting no one's meat in
And
mine.
let me tell you a question.
You mean let me ask you a question?
No, I'm going to tell you a question.
All right.
Bunks, I'd like to say Bunks and I, but because Eric has corrected me, Bunky is looking at buying and paying for, all by herself, a new grill.
Yeah.
And she asked me to ask you about your grill. And now you have a one surface grill, right?
Yeah, I do now. Eric bought the one I used to have, and that was a flat top and a grill.
Mm.
Now the one I have is just a large flat top, because I do a lot of breakfast for half the neighborhood, you know, certain days, or big meals for the family. I have just a flat top, and I thought it was going to be a problem with like steaks, chicken wings, stuff like that. Nope, I've had no problem cooking any of that stuff. It might take you a little, you know, a time or two to kind of perfect it, but no, you can do it. It's just like cooking on a stove on a pan.
But you don't get a grill mark.
No, you don't.
And it's not flame kissed.
No, but actually, with the grill, I like the fact it's not flame kissed, because you start getting that grease. Well, no, but you'll start losing that grease. Will drip down, and all of a sudden you have a fire. And if you're not literally watching the grill 24/7, all of a sudden shit's crisp as fuck.
We watched you do that 2 summers ago in your backyard.
Yeah, what you mean when the fucking sign burnt off his stove?
You were so fucked up you couldn't find your ass with either hand, and now he's trying to trot over to his house to put out the massive blaze in the backyard. You were damn lucky you didn't have that closer to the porch.
It's so funny that you ask me grill questions, knowing that I just did that 2 years ago. Yeah. No, I would say honestly, the thing that Eric bought, if you can buy another one of those, if you want the grill flames, that's the option to go. But considering, right there. Considering I've now had it and tried everything that I didn't think was going to work that great. Actually, it turns out just fine. Even steaks, thick steaks, thin steaks, it fucking turns out awesome.
10 steaks?
10 steaks, depends their size. But you know what I can do now that I couldn't do
for
before?
her.
What can you do now?
Well, I had the combo. So, I mean, I could do anything with the combo. But what I can do now, without the grill that I thought I might not be able to, I can still do everything. But now I can also do eggs. I can do, you know, like Eric does his walks and stuff like that. I don't have the scoop to a wok, but I can still do that. I can put sauce on there, stir it around, scoop it around. It's awesome. I mean, think about this. What do restaurants mostly use?
Yeah.
Flat tops.
Yeah.
It's a big flat top. And I got mine on sale from Menards. They're normally like $400 or $500 minimum.
It's like it when he's out with the girls drinking. I got it on sale.
Well, no, but
Every
I did.
woman says it.
Well, no, I got it on sale for $300, and they normally go for minimum $400 to $500, depending on the brand. I got mine on clearance. It was right before they started the new season. It was this year from Menards. And it matches my truck. It's all black and red, so if I want to put it in the tailgate, I can drive around like a boss.
Like camouflage.
Yes.
Hey, smile money.
Okay, yeah.
I knew you would like that.
Technically, it was a no-income day. Eric, income is when somebody actually places money in your hand. I know it's been a while since you had a steady stream of income, so there's nothing technical about it. Unless you can see it, touch it, spend it, it is not income. You didn't say, but did you charge them for the estimate? No, you don't charge for estimates.
See, I was just talking with Eric about this. I said he needs to record his estimates. Not necessarily to charge them.
No, but record them.
But he needs to record them because that should go into his further pricing of what he's charging people. If he's losing money driving out doing bids on these jobs, he needs to put that in his pricing.
Well, you got to learn something valuable from this. Now you know what to ask a person before you even accept the offer to make a bid. So now you know to ask the footage and, do I have to move furniture?
Or just roughly. They're not going to pull out a tape measure half the time. That's your job as an estimate.
Right. Once you get
But
there.
roughly, how big is the job?
So you know whether or not you're even interested.
No, I didn't learn anything on the...
He should have after a drive like that.
No, I knew exactly that it was fucked, but I was hoping to establish a scenario where they go,
Relations.
okay,
Relations.
We know that 454 Flooring is a small company and they are driven, but I realize that even an existing company is going to have an issue with an in service.
Finish. I got a question though.
Oh, I just don't know how, no matter who shows up there, they're going to get their residents in and out of their rooms when you're...
So, all right, now here's my question. Have you changed your pronouns to they instead of him?
No, but I've changed my caliber from 45 to 9.
Did you catch that?
Take me now, Lord.
Well, he said they. It's only a one-man show. Did he change his pronouns?
Smile Money says, I still get paychecks working part-time.
You get it?
I get,
Tonight I was working at my other job where I get paid by the township. Then next week I'll have a meeting at the other job as a consult with an engineering firm. Yet I still have time to monitor this shit show because it is fun.
Tell him to quit bragging. He's not that big a deal.
Mr. 27 says motorboating, big jugs, happy time.
Why?
Sharky says SH.
I just put it right
Laugh
there.
out loud, baby E outro, very true though.
You gonna hit me? What?
No, it's for you.
God.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Smart Money. If it was not my business, why was I told about having a meeting with your banker? You need to pick out the color of your checks. Well, have a meeting, make it sound more impressive. Laugh out loud. Smile Money. It was about money and a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, I would personally tell you what it was all about, but I'm not going to post it here. McLean, Eric, have you ever seen the movie Accused? I want to do that with you.
Sounds dirty.
No, but now I'm interested.
Curious. I'm curious, sir.
Then he says, "I love it when you talk hardwood."
Well, give me a call before you swing over.
Oh, she is like in the top 2 of the girls in this rotation.
Yeah, either way, give me.
David says, "Thinking of you."
Yeah.
McLean says, "Left or right-handed?"
No, just center.
Salty says,
Call your girlfriend. Let's talk to her.
Nakeds will be nakeds. Huh?
Call your girl.
There's new news on that.
Call your girl.
Yeah, there's new news on that.
Matt's dick is too small. Yeah. He put it in her ass.
Did you still able to have a fart come through?
Wow.
That's brutal.
I'll give you the key, or I'll come open the door.
That is brutal. Oh, here it
All right,
comes.
I'll be right out.
Here it comes. Right.
I gotta go let my kid in the house.
Mr. 27 says, "Go big or go naked."
Hey, be a good boy. You coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll miss you.
A lot.
Of course he's coming back. He left his firearm here.
Do you remember the first... No, I had already met his kid. How old is this kid now?
14?
Okay, I met him when he
15.
was 11,
He's
10.
he's about to start driving.
Do you remember when he had his first date, first official date in like the 8th grade?
And we all wanted to see pictures of her.
I said, he got back and I said, hey, what color was her underwear? I thought Matt was going to swallow his own face. Oh! That's a viable question.
Yeah.
Yeah, any loving, caring adult.
She didn't have any.
She didn't have, she had bush.
Jolson says India 3. I3 is a miss. Din, D6, take a sip. Monster's gonna give you kidney stones. D6.
Monster Energy drink?
Well, it was a alcohol one.
Oh, well.
D6 is a miss. Matt Davis, when is Locked and Loaded going do an episode about nipples? Well, tonight we're talking tariffs, so it's kind of the same thing. Just kidding, it's not at all the same.
No, it's about taking it in the ass.
Not nipples.
But you can give him a reach around when you're in the middle of it.
Cheap old gun guy says, one who makes himself a worm cannot complain afterwards if people step on him.
Oh, jeez, cheap old gun guy.
Mega.
He sounds like a Japanese man.
Mike says cheers. And then, of course, when he sees that you were here, he's like, oh, David Brown, he's awesome.
I am. No, he's right, too.
I want to have his children.
No.
J-Dog is here at work.
J-Dog.
Wade says, I hope everyone was happy and safe Easter weekend, spending time with the family and friends.
Once again, I'm appreciative that all my family's dead.
Rich says, I'm always here with you to the bitter end.
I don't have to mess with those
One
people.
Sky says, if the Deagle is reliable, it's a keeper. You know, I heard stories, you know, I'll tell you what, anybody that I know that has ever had a problem with the Desert Eagle, it's always been a magazine problem. But no, I have never had my Desert Eagle failure to do anything.
I shot that gun. Bunky shot that gun.
My Desert Eagle?
Yeah. It's a nice gun, but it's a little impractical. It's like a 454 Casull. What the fuck is that bullshit?
I love that gun, though.
Oh, I hate those 454s. When they first came out, I had a pal, big guy, just arrogant motherfucker. Worse than me. Much worse. That son of a bitch, he had to have it because it was a big gun.
But did he get the big version?
Oh, he got the big version, and you know what else he got? These were when they first came out. He had a big crack in his fucking cylinder. They had cylinder failures.
I do not
lot.
understand why mine is in one piece.
Yeah?
Because of Mikey's reloads.
Well, Mikey's hot loads. Yeah. I wouldn't shoot a fucking thing Mikey loaded. Bless his heart, but No.
Well, he's technically never gone beyond.
But he brings it right up to
Right
the edge.
right
Very edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nihap sent me a picture of one that it wasn't a Taurus, and I don't remember if it was a 44 or a 454, but the barrel split in 4 so that you could actually set it down like a stand, and it sat there perfectly like that. It's like, wow.
Like the old claw chairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cute. I was looking earlier.
I wish somebody would come out with a semi-automatic Casull. Kind of like what Coonan Arms did with the 357 Magnum. Joey has one of those, by the way.
Joey.
Fucking Joey.
What a fucking mess he
He's
is.
a douchebag.
He's a bloody bucket of fuck.
Mr. 27 says Club Time Cowbell. Sorry, you missed that club. Look, it's a mobile milk truck. Did you see this one?
Nice. Mommy.
I know. I'd take milk from that tanker.
I told you that when I was doing that show at the casino or at the convention place.
Mm-hmm.
They put me right next. I had my tables there set selling my books. And right next to it was a mobile nursing station on wheels. So guests come in and they got to nurse their babies. I complained about that placement because I thought they should have a viewing window. But no.
Hey, when's the next time Warrior's going to have their little community thing?
There's one this Saturday.
There is?
Yeah. Same time. And they invited me, and I said, I got to pass, guys.
I got to go down there.
I've got big
Hey,
boy
where's
stuff.
that deer picture? Yeah, top. Who's that?
I don't even know. I took a picture of it because I like the rifle.
This is Mosin the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Eric's gun. That's why I was.
I used to have one of
kind
those.
It's kind of red. It looks. You got rid of it?
No, mine doesn't look like that.
No.
Oh, it looked red. It's brown. Yeah, that's the original. Yeah,
But
yours.
when my Mosin looked like that, I never wanted. Fuck, I don't. I tell you, up until. Oh my God.
What?
I would happily go to hell.
Where? Oh, Sister
El Succus.
Sister Mary Tits. Yeah. Look at there.
I'm not really, deep into.
You don't remember
Is that Metavan?
No,
Looks
it's
like a caddy.
local ambulance.
But didn't Carl end up buying that?
It looks like an older
no.
caddy.
The local ambulance was there before Carl.
Yeah.
And Carl bought one of those rigs, is a road rig for road trips.
Wasn't that 170?
Eric. She's pretty good too.
Oh.
No, that one's 164. Tell by the light
But
configuration.
that's not the one that Carl ended up owning? Oh. Because you open the hood of that fucking thing, it was like 6 feet of motor.
I like that you got the lift bridge right behind it. That's pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
Are you in that one?
This is Carl right here. No, it's not. That's not Carl either.
Fuck Carl.
That was back in the old days.
You know the best thing
Those
with Carl?
fucking things, we'd open those things, get up to 140 miles an hour. And that motherfucker, the front end start to lift up. Oh. Don't hit a bump.
You need to put a splitter on the front.
Yeah.
You know the best thing that Carl ever did for me?
Die?
Yeah.
Why did I know that? Why did I know that?
I know sometimes when I talk about my elders, people get upset, but as a stepdad, he was bad at it.
That's an understatement, isn't it?
The best thing that ever happened to our family was him dying. Yeah. With the exception that he didn't have a fucking will. Can you imagine if he had a will and left everything to my mother?
Yeah, all the bills. She already got those.
Yeah, she ended up with the bills anyway.
That badass motherfucker. There's a guy you didn't want to tangle with.
He looks like a chump.
You wouldn't say that.
Look at that. He got his hands on his hips like he's ready to shoot. Like, what a motherfucking piece of shit as a cop.
Always.
That's because he's reaching for 2 condoms and he's about to head into St. Mary's.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
hey.
Don't worry. He told me those stories.
Oh, we had some great times. Yeah, hey, what?
What's the most amount of nurses that you conquered in a 24-hour period?
What? No, I screwed more cops when I was a chick in a 24-hour period than I did when I was just on an ambulance.
See, you're a chick
wait
or
a
dude.
second.
What?
I think you just worded that wrong.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You screwed more chicks when you were a cop. You said you screwed more cops when you were a chick.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too.
Hey.
So what? You just magically grow a penis, or did you get some surgery done?
Okay.
Okay, let's reword this story. You wonder why no one believes you.
When I was a cop, I banged more chicks on shift than when I was a paramedic.
Well, I can believe that.
Yeah. You would be amazed at the number of women that want to fuck a cop while he's got his uniform on.
Well, yeah, you're laying down the law.
Yeah, but bam!
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oh, there's multiple ways.
You hit the speed bump.
Once there.
Okay, differentiating the ones that wanted to get out of a ticket versus just wanted to screw a cop.
Oh, it's always ticket time.
he walks in someone that's arrested. Hey, you got to give them a fucking a blood scan to see their alcohol content. And he's like, hey, by the way, if you don't do this within the first 2 minutes, I'm going to give you a ticket for obstruction. That's how he's getting all the fucking nurses.
I was working plain clothes there. And that's my buddy Eddie right next to me.
You know what I noticed?
What?
There's
schmank.
There's an innie instead of an outie there.
Oh, Jesus. Shut up, you little bitch.
You're right.
Who grew you?
He did become a dude. He got some...
There.
What do they fill you up with? Like, is it like a balloon? Or
did you pose for this?
You have a pump-up balloon? Like, where's your pump?
Did you pose for that? Tesla. Oh, that's...
I do what I can.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my God.
I gotta get rid of it. I got some old shit in here.
Smile Money
I was looking
says,
for a picture of one of my
if
timber.
you tie in a floor drain to a sanitary sewer, what would prevent sewer gases from filling your basement without a trap? Your floor drain's tied into the city. That was misspeak. Shouldn't it go to a sub pump to avoid overloading the sewer plant when your basement floods? No.
Special round?
No, if my basement flooded right now, it'd go to the city.
Fuck it. That's why I stopped fucking.
Everything used to go to the city. All they did is they took my drain tile and they cut it off from going to the city and they moved it to the sub pump. But if my sub pump fails, it goes to the floor drain, which goes to the city, so that my basement can't flood.
Eric's talking about his flooding and fucking stupid fucking moisture, which I'm not disagreeing with him, but yeah, he said this a few times.
Has he said it more than once?
I'm answering Smile Money's. He's like somehow doubting that my floor drain would go to the city, but
that little girl.
Where would it go? Matt's house?
Well, technically, none of it's supposed to go to the city anymore, right?
No.
Oh, just the drain.
In case the pump fails, the city didn't want to be responsible for us suing because they took it away from us. So if my pump fails right now, it just rolls across the floor, it goes down that drain, and it goes to the city.
So it eliminates your option of another way out.
Yeah. And beneath...
But they don't want to be sued for it.
Yeah. And beneath that drain is a trap, so there's no gases.
Hold on, but they're also going to charge you if you fucking pump it out your yard and it goes onto the street or sidewalk. They're going to fine you. They'll charge you. They're going to fine you.
Well, that's what sucks.
No, they're going to fine you, or it's going to keep circulating. If it goes right outside your house, your pump's going to continue working. So they get out of a ticket.
But if your grandmother had a huge garden and used large quantities of water,
you would pay sewage.
Our city still charges any water that you run. They assume went down a drain, and they had to take care of it. And even though you go, wait a second, more than 75% of our water
in my garden.
You're like, we don't care.
Okay. Well, how about this? Look at my fucking neighbor's yard.
What, the fact
the
that it's
whole
all
thing
garden?
Is a fucking garden?
Yeah, she's basically paying for water that is honestly not returning to mommy. She gets a sewage bill proportional to her water bill.
Well, what about me?
Same. But yours is accurate, where hers
No,
is
but
wrong.
you don't think that there's shit that's draining out from her yard into mine?
See that dog? Yeah. It's the first time you ever met a retard.
Is that the first fucking dog you've ever had lick your balls?
Oh no.
You looked at her with compassion. There's something there I don't want to know.
It's a he boy.
Oh, so you're gay now.
But he digs Uncle Eric.
Yeah. He went. Look, retard.
Is this your new dog?
We've had a dog for
retard like me.
12 years.
Well, then I've probably met your dog.
He also likes Jeremy.
No, we don't have any new dogs.
Well, you made me think this is something new.
Just scrolling here. Look at there. Here's something new. How about that guy? There's a fucking stud right there.
Dude, he looks like he's from the fucking
Cobra says I was here.
Era.
Sharky says, cheers, box on deck, and my eye ball in that Pez dispenser mag.
I'm still looking for that.
Klein says, "How have your customers found you?"
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No, because you're kind of aged, you're sophisticated, you look like you're almost in Hawaii. No, that was a good one.
Neighbor.
Okay. Good.
I'm trying to give you
The big business is
I'll
coming
go with
from
that.
a friend, and one found me supposedly on the internet. My website has not been pushed and promoted yet through my marketing
He
company.
said pushed.
Well, that's because they
the fuck?
we're trying to get the site right.
That's because that popped up. I would have pushed too.
Oh, yeah. Those are titties. Those girls, all they want from me is sex. I'm tired of it.
No, they wanted sex and money. There's a difference. You were just blinded by the fact it was sex and
Because
not the money.
I had no money.
Oh, yep. 9 minutes shy.
What? We gotta end this?
I was like, it's an hour. It's an hour and 9.
Oh, did you restart? Like, oh shit.
I'm trying to find that Kimber that was so fucked up. That we sent it back and the guy said, we'll take it back right away.
The LC, not LC. It was that 9mm thing that you had.
The Kimber, yeah.
And the inside of it looked like fucking a pissed off.
The barrel was twisted and they welded it. And it was offset about 1/4 of an inch. The barrel was.
It was that bad?
Oh,
And
fuck. It
They
was
wanted
terrible.
to take it so there was no lawsuit at that.
Right, exactly. Oh, look at, here's the damage on Eric's pistol right there. And fucking Smith & Wesson couldn't see that. Those fucking assholes. That's when I got pissed off and dumped on my S&Ws.
Is that when you fucked it up yourself and blamed it on them?
Yeah.
And then sold it to Eric at premium.
At a bull fuck at a premium.
But now if I fall down the stairs and die, Eric just gets another fucking Smith & Wesson and not a nice Wilson Combat like you used to have.
You guys are such fucking chaps to hang out with sometimes. Like,
he's mean to me.
No, you guys both bust my balls all the time, make me feel like the douche. And listen to yourselves. You guys are just as much idiots and you don't drink nearly as much. What does that say?
He doesn't drink at all.
Exactly. What does that say?
Oh, your neighbor.
That's my neighbor lady.
Hey,
Hey,
you want to
just
hook me up?
just for the record, I've tossed a Twinkie about 3 times or so to her.
Hey, I'm newly single.
Actually, one time
She's
on
got humongous jabungies.
one time on her
They're store
porch.
bots, but still.
Are you talking about like milk trucks?
Yeah, twins. Tell me about this love life situation over here. Come here.
Well,
buddy.
it's over. There's no love life anymore.
How come why?
I'm not going to say it on air. For respect to myself and her. Which, it's not for myself. But
Can you whisper?
no, I'll tell you after if I'm still around.
If you're still alive?
No, around.
Oh, you're just
what?
around here. Oh, okay.
We're going.
I just talked to Eric about it. It's not a big deal. It's just I'm not playing games.
Yeah.
I've been single long enough. I don't need to play fucking games.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't have to know the particulars. I get it. Believe you me. I've only had 5 wives, you know. What do I know? What do I know about fucked up deals? Oh, yeah. Most
It
of
was
that.
good, and I actually don't have anything mean to say about her.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing a thing.
She's always treated me pretty good.
He's doing a
What
thing.
are you giving
She
them?
always treated me pretty good. But there is...
Remember, it's 8%.
He's doing a thing now.
It's a very organic IPA.
Yeah.
The citrus part though is
There's non-existent, and if it's organic, you should have the citrus all the more. I'm going to go 7 because I don't feel that there was any citrus, and if it's going to be organic, it should be all the more reason you fucking give it.
high.
You give it that
I get-
citrus flavor.
I gave it a 7.
I like that. I like, even with the titty covers.
Hey, you have one
I
of
like
those.
that picture. What, the gun, the woman,
The
or
kneecaps.
The
the
EOTech.
site? Yeah.
The kneecaps.
The kneecaps. The titties.
Titillage.
Titillage.
Hey.
Yeah, we both gave it a 7. It's good for what it is, but I was
Yeah,
expecting
I won't argue. I mean, I'll drink it.
I was
This is
expecting it
something
to
I'd
be.
buy again. I'd buy again,
Oh yeah.
but it's the way they frame the flavor. It's not there. not there at all.
I was expecting it to be one that was actually fruity and a
It's
pineapple
got some
punch.
citrus or something. Orange juice, anything citrus,
You wanna try
there's
it?
none of it.
Oh, no, I think I'm good, thanks.
Oh, okay.
There's none of the
That's good.
citrus flavor.
I will report this back to your meeting. This is very good. You passed.
I'm so fucking dry that I pissed
Honestly,
dust.
at this point in time, if you had a beer,
That's what your
I just
lady says every
I just
day.
don't I don't I don't
see
see you turning into what you were.
I do.
He'll have too much fun, especially at this point.
I'm first witness. I kind of do, so yeah,
Dave,
yes, sir, but
let me shake your hand.
what?
If I ever get to the point where you're at, I absolutely agree. It ain't gonna take much to get me right back on that roller coaster.
Always. And you don't just start all over. You pretty much take up wherever you left off.
Well, and you guys give me a hard time, but
I get concerned
you're
about
not
you.
wrong. You're not wrong.
I get concerned
You're
about
not
you
wrong
at times.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to be responsible, if that makes sense, or at least
Try.
functionally. I'm functional.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm working,
The
but I
question
mean
is,
when I'm not
am I
working.
functional? Does functional mean I'm not prosecutable? I don't know.
Well, I try not to do anything that gets me prosecuted.
Mr. 27
Try
says
not.
deleting comments again, and then club time.
I like that. Try not.
No, I try not to. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely things I could be prosecuted for
Yeah,
at some
listen,
point.
it's like
but-
everything in life. It's about balance.
Cheers.
And there's days you want to let go, you let go. That's up to you. It's
Smile
your
money.
business.
Cheers, Clovers.
If it becomes harmful to you or the people you care for, then we're going to have to talk.
I get that.
Yeah. Hard talk.
When I say prosecutable, I just mean I like to have something carryable nearby any time.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the problem I might have.
Him too.
But I feel like if I'm on my own property, that fucking goes out the window. Now maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I feel, and that's how the Constitution writes. That's what I believe.
I even have reader friends in London, England.
Now, do they also say offers butt plugs for old men?
Smile money.
So I haven't hurt you in a long time, have I?
The Harbor Freight membership, he says, is
Obviously you recovered.
$29.99.
Obviously you recovered from the last beating I gave you.
Yeah, the last time I woke up from being unconscious?
Yeah.
Smile money. For the money,
Just because I wasn't
I
there
would
when you came to
happily
doesn't mean I
buy
didn't
the
do it.
Harbor Freight rifle case and many more of
I
these.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too. You're a good man.
My
I know it sometimes better
my
than you
buffer is also
got you.
from my
do. Fucking
with
phone.
the for my
I know,
polishing
I got
buffer is also
I
from
know,
Harbor
Dave,
Freight.
I know very much
So-
about myself. I'm a good guy, but I know I have my faults.
It's
Oh, we-
probably better that
I don't know
like a
like
group
admit
of
it, but
guys in a
trust me, I
local
know
area
they're there.
share
They'll
the
have
membership because I mean 30 bucks isn't a lot, but I shop at
This
Harbor
is a
Freight
couch.
once a year.
With a steering wheel, and you can actually drive it down the street. What do you think about that? That's at New Belgium in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Was it registered, titled, licensed?
No, fuck no.
Exactly. So it wasn't legal to drive down the street.
It's
You
a
just
parade. Fucky.
no. You just said
Fucky.
you could drive it.
I
No.
did. I did drive it down the street.
Yeah, you
It's
could.
a parade vehicle.
You drove it down the street. It
Promotional parade.
wasn't legal.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
There's me busting your balls.
Mr. 27
and
like
being
the
legal
cans
again.
of the nun.
I feel like Archie Bunky. Oh, jeez.
Well, you know, for how much you bust my shit, I got to return the favor. And you're fucking not a perfect guy growing up either,
Look
buddy.
at there.
Dude, you look
Oh,
fucked.
cheap old gun guy, you got a lot of
I'm
that.
sorry, you look fucked. You
what?
look cross-eyed and everything.
That's all fucked up. I was 17 years old. What do you
Oh,
expect?
shit. You had a head of hair.
Oh, yeah.
Cheap old gun guy says you want $2,500 to your
Your
Desert
hairline
Eagle.
was pretty
Just
far
saying,
back, but you
I
had
can
enough
get
to
a new
cover
one
it.
for $2.
No,
I was going to offer you 19, but
receding
that's
hairline
because
too,
I'm
So, I
cheap.
mean, I get that. but
Yeah,
holy
I
shit.
know
You
you
had some
have
hair.
that nice
Yeah, I
finish
did,
on
back in the
it,
day.
but too
Well,
many
I'm gonna
people look
take me
at
3 days
that.
just to erase all this shit.
They,
Never
they
show
buy
that
used.
again.
And all
Like
I'm
how many
trying- all
people
I'm trying to do is
appreciate the
find that
design
barrel that was
on a
jacked.
condom
The
before
barrel?
they use it?
Yeah, the barrel and that
You know
timber.
what I mean. And afterwards,
sent it
they're
back?
just pleased with the punch.
I never fire a gun unless I
Anyway,
break it down.
the offer
Brand new.
stands on the
I might
table
break the whole thing
for
down,
another day,
stack
then
it,
it drops
clean
to
it, fire the
$1.95.
And this one, if we would have shot it, it would have blown up in our hands. The barrel was so fucked up.
There was a gun up there.
Money says, I thought he had a buyer at that price mentioned,
No,
but
it
I
shows
cannot
the barrel.
follow the
the barrel.
negotiation
Yeah.
process. Let's just say Eric is not
There's a barrel
running
just
a
up there.
bargain basement. I'm more like John Solar looking for the best deal, and I'm a Methodist. And cheapo gun guy back
you
to him
just scrolled
says, to
past
the
it. I
winner
swear it was
belongs
on
the
the right.
spoil.
Hey, now you're going way too far.
All right,
You
sorry,
fuck phone.
you're right. But there was a barrel on the right.
Well, the bottom line is,
No.
over the original, it has custom
that's what I looked
sights.
at. I just-
Let's just forget about how it looks. Do what you want with that. You can re-get it taken care of.
Who are you talking
Custom sights, custom grips, and a trigger job. And the original issue with the magazines was fixed.
to? And what's the going price?
Well,
No
Grant,
special deals.
no. Let me ask you this.
I love her. You know what? I love her, even though you can't see what she's covering. You know those nips gotta be small. I love small nips.
We're talking about him selling the
I don't
gun.
give a shit. I like her.
That's your boy.
Those are some nice big old titties with some small nips. Woo!
I know. The smaller, the better.
I like those little milkers.
No, cheapo gun guy says that he
Sorry,
can get
no
a brand
problems.
new Desert Eagle for $2,000.
Tell him to get it. Tell him to fucking get it.
That's what I offered.
You didn't offer him 2,000?
Yeah, but then I looked at it again and I actually offered him more because I felt bad. I didn't realize. I didn't know what they were going for. I said I'd make a payment plan, and I offered him
Cheap
more.
old gun guy, hence cheap old. So fuck on him. No,
Hey, Matt,
pay the way.
Yeah, what's up?
I realize this probably financially doesn't work for you, but my offer to you would be a Springfield Hellion, and then you make payments.
What are the payments?
Whatever you can do. Well,
Okay,
not a dollar a month.
So let's. Okay,
Whoa,
so what's the cost of a Hellion?
Well, for Easter, they're actually on sale
for
for
Easter.
$1,500.
Okay,
Run in
then
here,
what's
get your-
shipping
get your-
and what's
get your
put it
Easter
in your
gun.
name because I'm not going to buy it for you.
Get
You put it in your
Easter
name.
gun.
What's all that? The transfer. Figure that out
$50.
roughly.
Yeah.
Well, tax is going to be a little bit more than $50, but okay. So you figure out that price, and then what do you want for payments after? You tell me. But I have to have
$100 a month.
For how many
for
months?
home. Yeah, exactly, exactly. What the fuck? Is, yeah, fuck.
No, it'd be the whatever the Hellion
We
is.
can talk after the camera's down, so you don't have to just.
Fucking Sheeny over here.
Well,
That's
I also.
a slang for...
he's gonna have.
I'll let David handle all of my financial plans
Why me?
because you'd look at Matt and tell him to go fuck himself.
Listen, I sold Matt a gun.
Are you still scrolling from when you started?
Yeah. I
Jesus.
sold Matt a gun, and I just said,
You should never say that on camera.
and I don't give a fuck. And I said, put him right here, and he started putting hundreds in my hand, and I just kept my hand out. Put one in there, you go, put another one, put another one. He actually was willing to pay, you were willing to pay me $200 more than I wanted. So that's when I said, take back two.
No way.
Remember that?
No way.
Way.
I thought that you wanted $200 more than I put in your hand.
No. You gave me 200 more than I wanted.
Oh.
But I just wanted to see how long you'd go with it. And I kind of got the giggles. And
Well, that's how you negotiate.
And then
though.
I said, draw two back.
All right, so we were negotiating with fucking actual dollars.
Oh, real live money, yeah. And you walked away with a gun.
I did. I got a decent deal on that.
You got a hell of a good, decent deal. The only one that got a better deal out of that was me,
Because you got it for a good deal.
because I won it.
Yeah, you got it for a good deal. You've seen that though. Well, you've seen what I've done with that.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's beautiful.
That's
It's a
my
nice one.
that's my deer. That's literally my deer rifle ever since I bought it from you.
Yeah, and you've been hitting
That's-
it. Yeah, no, it's a good shooter. I've never fired it actually.
Well, hey, if you don't croak too soon,
Yeah.
let's go out to the
Jesus
range.
Christ.
Well, now,
No, let's go to Island Lake where we can shoot a little
hey,
distance.
bring me out there after I croak. That'd be good.
No, well, that's not going to help you.
I'll have Mikey load you up in a
Well,
shotgun
no,
shell.
if the weather is still, when the weather gets decent, you got to bring me out there. I don't have a pass. I'll bring out whatever I got. You want to try this little 22? Try to go around the corner, see if you knock out that mag. You want to try out that?
Let it go.
You want to try out that 30-06 that I built up that I got from you?
Oh, look at there.
Hey, you're still the man that shot my fucking AR the first time.
Number 3.
The M16
Yeah.
version that I built.
Oh, I remember that at the range.
Yep.
Indoor range.
Yep.
I just
You
had a
were
picture
still
of
the
that.
first person to ever shoot that gun of mine.
And luckily for
I got
you,
it on camera, and I'll never forget it.
because I'm kind of world famous. And
Hey, you know what? My mom said some comments, and I was thinking about you about this, so I had to actually fucking record this.
I don't know what.
Well, she was talking about you, and then I figured I'd better record it and fucking explain it.
Some splaining.
Oh, gee, get out of here.
Hold on, let me restart this.
My mom wanted me to see this. She says, look, it looks just like a lady. And then you turn it around, and it looks like a dude. I said, no, what you got there, that's a transgender with a tongue. So my mom wanted me...
Oh, you are so badly broken.
Come on, that was good.
Do you know I got one of these too, by the way? Do you know?
Oh, do you?
Right here. I got one of those. In my gun safe. Yep. That's the big boy to this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And then I got
I think I knew I've seen that one before, yeah.
the blue grips.
Yep.
That's a nice shooter. I really want to go shooting pretty damn soon.
I do too. The weather's a big deal, though.
This guy here, My Life Dissected, he was writing a book. I was coaching him, and he died. Hell of a guy, hell of a paramedic.
She's cute in so many ways.
That's the... oh my god.
I'm showing him
She
a guy
doesn't
that
look
saved
like a
people's
dirt.
lives.
She doesn't look like a dirty
talking
slut
about-
like all the other ones.
Oh yeah, no, she's
She
a
might
Vesco
be.
virgin. Oh fuck yeah,
No,
she's a
she-
virgin. Yeah.
No, she might not be innocent, but she sure as fuck doesn't seem to fucking show all her shit to the whole world for nothing.
She's a tramp.
They all are.
She's an
You know-
she's an actress.
She's a Pygmalion actress.
Dave,
Yeah.
can I
With-
oh, she's cute too.
with seven
But Dave,
guys.
let me explain something to you. This day and age, there is no, hey, she's my woman.
Here's Matt's next girlfriend. There's your next girlfriend. Wow.
Well,
She's full.
that's about how big my dick is.
She's
it
full.
fucking pumps her right out the nose. There is no such thing as, hey, this is my woman. Keep your hands off of her.
Oh.
It's now to the point where this is just my term.
Oh.
No, fucking pretty much every woman's a fucking goddamn whore like that. They're never fucking happy. There's no relationships that last this day and age. So that's why men are checking out.
I was 15 years old. Look at that fucking guy.
There's only one thing I'm missing on that picture.
What's that?
The balls hanging off your chin.
I'm gonna beat you like a rented mule, you motherfucker.
What?
I'll hit you with somebody left. You'll beg me for a right.
Yeah.
That's how serious
okay,
that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, you want to have 911 on speed dial?
Oh,
He's
listen
gonna
to
need a
this bad
stretcher.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even gonna hit you. I'm just gonna defend. Fuck, you're gonna fucking work yourself into a heart attack, boy.
I don't have a heart. My heart pumps piss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still looking for that barrel. Watch yourself.
I know. Fuck, I'm out of time.
15 minutes ago.
Look at how much more to do. I only did a quarter or 3/4 of it. Fuck that. I was trying to help you guys, but go fuck yourselves.
We already told you. We fucking know. The Kimber is like a 50-50 this day and age. They're nice guns if you get a good working one. If you
And
don't,
if you don't,
they
you're
don't want
fucked.
to do shit for you.
Yep, that's it.
And you're fucked.
They're just a parts house, or assembly house is all they are. Hey, you guys, I have to go home and...
Tinkle?
No, I gotta go home and...
Take a nap.
There.
There you go, I'm sorry, yep. Do you need me to...
Look at there, it's 4:14, I can see that.
Oh my gosh.
Eric fixed it.
So, you know what? Why don't you, we'll shut this down, and why don't you take yourself
take my
time you need, grab your pistol, put it safely on your hip, please.
No, I don't hip it.
Well, wherever, don't point it at anyone.
Yeah.
And then I'll carry you to your car. I mean, your truck.
My arthritis right now is so bad I can't wear a shoulder rig or a hip holster.
Where you?
Okay.
I just carry it in my jacket pocket.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Cheers.
A lot of people don't like that, but I mean...
Say goodbye, David.
It's not a horrible
Hey,
thing.
goodbye, David. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going home, yeah. That's
Where am I? Oh my...
And I don't drink, folks.
Here.
Oh, here. Thank you.
I got you, buddy.
Oh, you fuck. He keeps bringing it up higher. You fuck right.
What did I do?
Hey, Matt, try to be careful.
I fucking... Oh my god.
What's up with this guy?
I live with my grandma. I deal
See
with
his net unlocked and
all
loaded.
the time.